This program demonstrates default arguments. And what a default argument is in the prototype only, not in the heading, only in the prototype, you can put in a default value. In this case, stars per row, the default value is 10 and the number of rows is 1. So if you call this display stars function and you don't pass it anything, it'll use both default arguments 10 and 1. And it'll pass 10 into stars per row and 1 into the number of rows. And all you have here, this is a nested loop that'll display for each row. It'll print out however many stars you want to see. So with the default values, it'll print out 10 stars on one row. If I call this function with 5, then the first parameter, 5, will be, or first argument will be passed into stars per row, and the second one, because there is no second argument, will default to 1. So we'll see 5 stars and 1 row. And then in this case, we're not going to use either of the default arguments. 7 is going to be passed into stars per row, and 3 into the number of rows. So you'll see 7 stars on 3 rows. So if we run this, all right, that's 10 and 1, 5 and 1, 7 and 3. Okay. So this only works when you put an equal and a default argument, a value for your default argument. You need to keep in mind that only the rightmost arguments will default. So for instance, you couldn't, if you're, in this case, if there's only 1, the compiler knows it's the first one, because only the rightmost, or in this case the second one is the rightmost, will default.